This book sold over 500,000 copies in the United States alone and was on the New York Times Bestsellers list in 2018 at number 1. Children of Blood and Bone is finally getting a movie, and today we're going to look at the trailer and see if it justifies this big and grand story that's rooted in Nigerian mythology. Hey guys, welcome back to Film Series 5. It's me, Shiv Mehta, your favorite filmmaker, making movies great again. So let's get into the trailer and see if it holds up with the world and enchanting place of Orisha.
My daughter, you must not be afraid. Orisha was once a land where magic flowed through our people. You were born with a gift greater than you know. But those who feared our power took it away from us. I know you miss her. Your powers may...
I am just lost for words. I have to say the establishing shot was really nice. I liked that they put it in a desert. I love that we meet the two main characters, her mom and like Zaylee. And you might be wondering, how do I know the names of the characters already? I'm listening to the book and I'm on chapter 2. And I have to say, so far, it's on par with what I imagined. I love that her tribe, like the place that she's from, they're like in one color, which is purple. Hey guys, it's editing me here, and I just wanted to say I made a mistake in my commentary. I accidentally said that I love that the tribal color is like purple, when I meant to say that the family color I love is purple. Because I looked at the footage and I realized it does not hold up. Yeah. I like that it's not only just like one shade of purple, it's like multiple. And it like works together really well with her white hair, which, as I say, does not look unnatural. When it comes to like hair colors, sometimes they do look unnatural if they're not well done or done in the style that they're supposed to be. And also the costumes, they're all really vibrant. They're very colorful, but it does not feel like a stiff and ugly uniform. So let's continue with the rest of the trailer.
Be gone, but that does not change who you are. Magic is a festering disease. Purge it! Heed my words. You are the future king. What if that is not the kind of king I want to be? For years, I have trained you.
Wow, I really love that we got to see some of the other characters and their perspective, because in an ensemble film, sometimes it can get really easy to get lost in all the characters, and I like that in this trailer, they really paced it really well, and the editing follows like each beat correctly that needs to be introduced to like hook audiences in. Hey guys, it's editing me here. I just wanted to further explain my point when it came to how good the trailer is at presenting the character's perspective. The trailer does a phenomenal job of presenting our central antagonist and his viewpoint, and that is the king, whose name is King Saran. I googled this later. Saran is so evil and such a horrible man that he kills one of his own servants who works in his palace. I'm assuming this woman is a servant who he murders in the throne room, because she has the festering plague of magic. For him, this is the most evil thing on earth. It needs to be eradicated. He did it before when he did that raid on Zaylee's village, killing her mother. We saw the King's Men earlier in the trailer, and the trailer really does a good job of saying, this is the villain, this is his perspective, and this is our central foil of the story. This is the person who's going to cause the most pain, destruction, and hurt towards our protagonist. He's already taken away her mother. We don't know how many other people he's going to take away as they get closer to meeting one another and having that final battle between the two of them. Presumably, just guessing on the whole hero's journey that is very famously used in every movie. So let's continue with the rest of the reaction. It looks like this was all filmed on like practical sets, which is a breath of fresh air because honestly, I'm sick of like blue screen and green screen sound stages. It's very obvious when you're not in a real place, and it's very obvious when you are. I do believe they filmed in like South Africa and like 2 other places for this movie, and you can really feel the care, the level of detail that went into like also the set design is also really good. Like it looks very alive and lived in and not plasticky and perfect like many sets do nowadays. So let's continue.
Because I believe you are the one. You can bring magic back.
Hold up, wait. Look around, everybody on mute. Hold up, wait. Look around, it's me and my crew. Big energy, big energy. All this good energy got you all in your feelings. Big energy, big energy.
Wow. I have to say the sequences where the magic like comes back into Zaylee, and I love that her tattoo body paint, not tattoos, that her body paint like glows purple. And I love like the statues like of this woman, and it's filled with like lots of rocks and crystals. I also have to say pairing Beyonce to this movie and the soundtrack is going to help it with the marketing and help like pull a lot of people in, because I feel like Black Panther did a really good job of like picking good artists to bring this movie to a high degree and like into high popularity, and I think he'll do the same. Hey guys, it's Editing Me here. I just wanted to comment on a few things before we continue with the rest of the trailer reaction. So number one has to do with the fight sequences. Many of them so far are very good. Both the actors and the stunt doubles really put a lot of work to make them look natural and effortless and really keep you on the edge of the seat, creating that same like anxiety and like worry that you have when watching it in all other kinds of movies. So a tick box for that. And also the acting so far in the first half of the trailer is really, really strong, really, really good. I've not seen any problems, any issues. So I feel like overall in this movie, everybody who's been cast is a perfect choice, a perfect fit. No one felt off or weird or weak in any ways. And yeah, so let's continue with the rest of the reaction. So let's continue.
They're looking to you to lead them.
All this good energy got you all in your feelings. Big energy.
She has the ability to annihilate us all.
Big energy.
You have unraveled me.
I really love that they use like light flares in the cinematography, that they're not afraid of having like the sun flare into the lens. And I love the lighting. It's very like organic and natural looking. It's not too matte. And also, it doesn't feel like the gray, sludgish beauty lighting that's used in a lot of movies. When I watch this and compare it to The Devil Wears Prada 2 that I saw, I can see why people are saying it was very gray and very flat in terms of like the facial lighting. And I can see that in this movie, they really intentionally didn't do that and went back to what I refer to as classical lighting, playing with shadows and light to kind of show who the characters are and their morality. And I feel like that is very well done across this trailer. So far it's really holding up. So maybe I might have to eat my words if it's good.
Big energy.
No mercy! You must strike!
All these years, we believed the gods abandoned us.
Oh, my child. They were waiting for you.
Wow. Whoa, this movie's also filmed for IMAX. That's like amazing. I have to say the sequence where she conjures up that tree man is really, really good. The magic looks really good. The CGI looks fantastic. The visual effects, it doesn't look cheap or plasticky or really bad. So it means they're not using people who work in a sweatshop. And I have to say, guys, after watching this trailer, it holds up. It is so good, and I can tell they might have changed a few beats. I'm not so far in the book, but I can tell some things might have been changed for timing's sake or to make sure that it works within a movie format. I have to say, this trailer really holds up. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. You definitely should go watch this movie. Comment down below your thoughts. Did you like this trailer too? Who do you think is like the most interesting character you saw? What was your favorite piece of the set? Let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe for more trailer reactions like this, and to ring the bell to be notified when I upload just every Friday. And don't forget to give this video a big heart, and don't forget to keep enjoying movies. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!